Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Just like last week, I am filming this No Spend Saturday update the day before on a Friday because, again like last week, I have 2 shows of Annie on Friday and 2 shows of Annie on Saturday, and normally these updates come on noon on Saturdays, and noon is when I will be with my cast on stage doing vocal warm-ups, setting the stage sets, and costumes and makeup for a 1 o'clock show of Annie. So to keep them going on a schedule once again, I am doing them the day before to keep you guys up to date. And this week I am so excited to announce that while I am doing a show right now while you're watching this, a week from right now, I will not be in a theater. Annie will have closed, and Christopher and I will be on vacation. This vacation has taken so many twists and turns. We have budgeted it together for the past 2 months. We are going to a place called Hocking Hills. It's simply a place outside the city where you can go either with your spouse, your friends, or yourself, rent yourself a cabin, enjoy the peace and quiet, the woods. There's so much to do out there. We went last summer, we did zip lining, we just hiked a lot, took pictures. I actually did a cabin tour last time we went. I will link it up above in the cards. Really quick before I jump into the story of how we got such a good deal on this place, I'll let you guys know this week for No Spend, I was right on track. I think I've got 2 $1 bills left. Gas, grocery, we're completely fine. I had to actually take a little money out of miscellaneous and throw it into gas because gas prices have gone up so much. I'm sorry you're hearing my AC unit. I'm sitting outside to enjoy the 10 minutes of sunshine I get because again, this is Friday morning and I did a Friday morning show. I've got a 2-hour break. I'm gonna go teach a voice lesson. Then I've got an evening show. This is my only block of time to film it. And I want to let my kids outside, and I want to enjoy a little bit of sunshine, so I'm so sorry if you hear the AC unit. Anyway, we are completely on track with No Spend. We still have 2 updates to go. Once again, unfortunately, this series is going to go away come June 1st. I do have another series coming to replace it. Keep an eye out for that. But jumping back over to vacation, that's not a word I say very often, but I am very, very excited about vacation. We booked a cabin. It was a lakefront cabin, gorgeous, everything we wanted, a 2-day stay. We threw it in the budget, it was done. We paid for it up front, like I put it on my credit card and we paid it off. We were ready to go. We got all the information from the owners. Awesome. 2 days later, I get a phone call. I'm in the middle of a costume fitting for Annie. I get a call from the owner's manager. And she says, I am so sorry. I accidentally put those dates on the website as available for visitors and guests. We actually have a mandatory, I think it was like an inspection and cleaning that they have to abide by to put a cabin in Hocking Hills. And she said, I told the owners, they are so sorry. And we had told them, we just got engaged, we were just finishing a musical, we were so excited for this weekend. And I think they felt a need to be a little bit more hospitable because this was their error, not ours. We had paid in advance in full. They knew we had gone to Hocking Hills, and they knew that I had a YouTube channel and I had done videos of previous cabin tours, and I had offered for no extra cash to do one for them. So the owner spoke to the manager and they said, okay, your options are either come back on like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday completely for free, or you can keep the dates you have and we will give you half off. You pick any of our other cabins. The cabin we picked, P.S., was a cabin for 2. The only other cabins they had available was for 4 to 6 people. So our options were come back on a weekday for free or keep the initial dates but be upgraded to another cabin for half off. These cabins are not cheap at all. Like everything's included in them. They're beautiful. Christopher and I sat down with calendars, looked things over, looked at options, but he, if you didn't know, he started a new job at the beginning of this year and he's already taken off so many days because again, we have shows of Annie on Friday. If you didn't know, he is playing Oliver Warbucks and I did shave his head where I'm sitting in the cards, duh. So we unfortunately had to stick with our initial dates, which was more of a bummer because we wanted the lake house. We are going to get a log cabin in the woods away from the lake, which will be fine, but it isn't the one that we really wanted, but granted, we're gonna make it work, and we are going to take the half off option. I have never in my history seen Hocking Hills offer, even throw on the table, you know, come on different dates, we will give this cabin to you for free, a 2-night stay to let you know that we are sorry that we messed up the availability of cabins. I think that was the nicest thing I've ever seen. They didn't know who we were. We had never booked through this owner in the past. He has seen that we booked at Hocking Hills, but not through him. So unfortunately, we will not be taking the free option. We will be taking the half off. And in this case, since we already paid it in full, the owner let us know he will give us a personal check in the cabin when we arrive, and I can cash it right there on my phone since the trip's already paid. So we're getting a little bit of a reimbursement. Let me know, do you want to see what I'm going to pack with me for the Hocking Hills trip? I was gonna do a what's in my vacation bag, but then I thought to myself, I'm not just gonna pack clothes, I'm actually going to pack meals for 2. I was gonna get another HelloFresh, but now Kroger has a HelloFresh option that I want to try out. Let me know if you are interested in seeing what I take on vacation. Let me know if you've been to Hocking Hills or any other kind of like cabin in the woods resorts to get away and what you recommend. We already did ziplining last time. I want to go explore a place called Old Man's Cave, and I want to take my really nice Canon and I want to get a bunch of beautiful pictures in the woods. Other than that, I am so excited to have Annie be done. It's a great show. I love my cast. We've been having the best time. I mean, I'm literally doing the show while you're watching this, but I am ready to have Fridays free, just weekends free. I do feel bad that this Sunday is Mother's Day and we have to do a show and strike the set. We are gonna have my family come back one more time. My sister's coming into town and we're gonna see Annie and then go visit my grandma. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. 2 more weeks of no spend. Do me a favor and write Happy Mother's Day down below in the description box. My mother's name is Chrissy, or Chris for short. Just write Happy Mother's Day to her down below. Let me know what plans you have for Mother's Day weekend. I will be finishing Annie this weekend on Mother's Day, and then I am out of here next weekend. I'm going to try so hard to have good Wi-Fi in this cabin so I can do my next no spend update in the cabin. If you guys want a cabin tour, let me know. Keep you posted. Anyway, that is all for this no spend update. We are still on track, finishing out this week of shows, and then it's time for some vacation. I will see you guys later. Have a great week. Bye.